So I've avoided spoilers and reading the release and the patch notes for 7 Days to Die full release. Um, and now we're going to go through it. I've played day one, and I've had a look and a squiz through in it, like in the test world. And now we're just going to have a look through the patch notes. Really, released, like it's already happened. Released public experimental. Um, Aiming to release stable next month. Streamer weekend finished, over a decade in the making. Their roadmap, it's on Steam and it's on 7daystodie.com if you want to ever read the full things yourself. Wayward, I think Wayward made a good video about what's new. Doing my own now. Some things I've seen, new character systems. I knew that, and you could see it in the videos that I've made. They look amazing. All the new character models look fucking fantastic, and the customization that you can do is really cool. New armors, 16 full sets of unique armor for male and females. 4 main clothing, headgear, bodywear, footwear, and gloves. So they've changed it from head, glasses, chest, legs, padding, the 8 or 10, whatever it was, pre full release. They've simplified it to 4 sets, or 4, I guess, categories, with multiple sets of armor, 5 light sets, 6 medium, and 4 heavy sets, with various bonuses. And I went through one of the other video, link in the description. I'll show you where and what, and it'll probably be in a card right now as well, where I went through and talked about all those features, changes. Changes to, the glasses. So perception was shades. They've made it like individual mods you can put on any piece of gear, or maybe just headgear. It looks pretty cool. Treasure Hunter mod, also really cool. Previously the Lucky Goggles, but they've also modded in the Nerdy Goggles for that 10% extra experience gain. The cigar is now an armor mod rather than a thing you just put into an armor slot. Added quad pocket mod, also knew that. And then multiple pocket mods can be added to armor. So instead of having one triple pocket like you could have before, you could have multiple triple pocket mods if you want, which is really cool. It must be different sizes, so you can't have 2 triple mods. I'm sure we can mod that. Put that into my notes. Where are my notes at? So this one, it is this one. Multiple of same size pocket mods in armor. I spelled that wrong. Armor. With U, because I'm Australian, and that's how you spell it. Unlike this. And then stealth boots mods were added. Pretty cool. New animal models. I haven't seen in my few minutes of playing. New deer, new stag, new wolf, and new mountain lion, with the other animals having changes coming in the future. I haven't seen any photo or whatever the fuck they look like. I haven't even seen them in game or anything like that. So that'll be cool to keep an eye out for. New challenge system. So one of the biggest things they added was like an overhaul on challenges, and it just gives you like a checklist if you're doing a series or a challenge run. You have like a shopping list of things that you can complete to be like, hey, once I've done this, I've won the game, sort of thing. From your basic survival quest that you had back where you'd make the stone axe, your bedroll, your clothes, and stuff like that. They've changed that so it's like that's still sort of there and slightly different, but that then unlocks the rest of them. of these challenges, and there's 2 tiers. There's regular challenges and then advanced challenges, and the advanced challenges are arguably harder. Even though I think one in the harvesting is gather 5 honey, jars of honey from the tree stumps, which is, I would reckon, should be an advanced challenge compared to gather 2,000 wood, which is pretty simple. And so they range in difficulty, like survive 10 hordes and stuff like that. Probably, arguably, my favorite feature is this right here, this new challenge system. It gives you a roadmap. You don't have to make a arbitrary goal for yourself for a series like us YouTubers have had to do in the past, or set stupid things like I'll do every achievement, or road to 100%. I'll run 1,000 kilometers. I will still probably do those things, but then it's just like a regular basic series. You can just like use this challenge system as a guideline. Vehicle mods, the models have been updated and they look pretty amazing. I showed that in a previous video. New mods, so there's a light mod, I'm assuming like a torch, not making it lighter, like weight wise. An armor mod, spelt wrong. A plow armor mod, so like a snowplow in front of your 4x4 truck. A gyrocopter can have armor and a light, so you can have a torch, you know, like a, I was gonna say a flashlight, flash. Random world gen updates, faster creation time, chunk reset, the burnt forest biome is back, newly created in pre-gen RWG maps, bigger cities and more POIs, approximately 50% more point of interest with larger cities and more wilderness locations, biome distribution variance, interesting, district density calculations. So the game loads quicker. They also give you an option to spawn in, so if you walk away from your computer or whatever, and while the game's loading, it doesn't just automatically put you in the game and you miss a few minutes of the start. You can click spawn in and you spawn in and the game actually starts then. Biome layout, center forest is default, so there's like, I guess like you can, in the advanced generation, you can change how it goes, so you can have all your biomes just in a line, like a layered cake with 90 degrees rotation, south forest to the south, wasteland to the north. Biome arranged like a pie chart in the circle. That could be very interesting to look through and see. I wonder where you would start. You would spawn just dead center, just in the middle of 7 biomes or whatever it is. Center wasteland and center forest, which is default. You can also change the amount that the maps have. So you could have, I think it's up to 72% of a certain biome, with 7% distributed across the rest. I'm probably going to go mod and change that so you can have 100% of any biome, just in case you want a wasteland survival or a winter biome survival. Darker colors for each above a lower density POIs, like remnants. Trader red equals traders. Oh, this is just behind the scenes dev district colors that you wouldn't see in game, but when you are loading up a map generation in the advanced generations, and it gives you that preview, you can see what districts are what, and those are these colors here. Spawn points in the forest can be seen when zooming into the map. There are small X's on the country road and near wilderness POIs within 1 kilometer of a trader. Perfect. That's cool. You don't have to travel 3 kilometers now to your nearest trader like it does some other times, which is a pain in the ass in the last DLC, in some DLCs. I remember doing one series solely around the trader. I had to run like 2.3 Ks or something to start the series. It took me like 2 days to actually start the challenge. Different and new POIs, 75 new POIs. High focus on new remnant enhancing performances and providing more diverse environments to explore lighter zombie counts. A majority of the remnants were created for the downtown district, which was low on these types. These efforts helped significantly with performance. New high tier locations: Haven Hotel, 7 Days Suites, Nevers Game Athletic Complex, Grover High, Minotaur Theatre are all tier 5s. 6 new tier 4s. A new zombie spawning throttle triggering system has been added to the level editor, and level designers keep the higher count POIs challenging but running better. Perfect. And other things I'm very much skimming. The nurse from Child's Hospitals with bears on her uniform. These are zombie variants. Oh, that's cool. A bowling alley themed outfit for the fat Hawaiian zombie. I did see that. I was like, they took his Hawaiian shirt off him, but they gave him a bowling alley theme. Interesting. Many more variants are coming, adding fresh visual elements to the game's undead horde. Demolition zombies have received a complete model makeover, aligning with the newest generation of zombie models. The iconic foe now features an updated and more terrifying look. Exactly what we need. Right there along the spider zombie and the feral. Or the white. That's cool. I like all the new, like, how they look and their clothing, and I don't know, they look more zombie-esque. There's a few, like, what's the words I'm looking for? Like, giblet changes, I guess? Like, death animations, basically. World lighting graphics update. Overall, even more inconsistent lighting. Over bright areas are toned down, and areas that were too dark are easier to see. That's nice. Shadow on grass has been turned back on. Interesting. Biome spectrum and storm spectrums have reworked to give the right amount of mood, but provide more consistent lighting overall. You can now play without a mining helmet or torch in dark areas. Fan-fucking-tastic. Until YouTube compression fucking ruins the video anyway, so who gives a shit? A new POI placement algorithm optimizations. Blah, 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 blah. Don't really care. Yeah, nothing important. I mean, things are important, but I mean, not really for the masses. Massive progression update. Quality 6 crafting is back, but I think you need, like, legendary crafting things. Oh, it literally says it right down here at the bottom. Oh, we'll get to that then. It requires legendary parts. It also says it right there. Trader order: Wrecked in the forest, Jen in the burnt, Bob in the desert, Hugh in the snow, and Joel in the wasteland. Quest progression has been improved so that you get higher tier quests offered with each trader and can roll back to lower tiers if you want to. So does that mean when you go from Wrecked and you complete his tier 1 and you go to the special quest to find Jen, would Jen just automatically give you tier 2? Because that would be fucking amazing. Because I hate having to go from one trader, finding this new trader, and having to level her up through the tier 1s again. And then same thing. Let's hope so. But also the rollback. Traders give left dukes and have nerfed rewards that no longer break progression. Trader... what? You're not going to give us 3,000 wood again just on day 1 for completing buried supplies or something? Or what else do you normally get? Something like ridiculous, like, here's a steel baton, here's a pipe baton tier 6. Good luck. And you're 2 minutes in the game. The game is more crafting orientated than in the past, and legendary items are now craftable. The end result feels more balanced, and even in co-op teams will find themselves still engaged on day 70. Single players even further. Fair enough. Trader inventories offer staged items for sale. Offer staged items for sale that are more appropriate to your character's level. Okay, interesting. Rollback quality determines perk level. Basic example. So tier 6. Oh, this is armor. Gives 50% something. Quality? 50%? I don't know what that means. New legendary parts acquired in high-end loot chests and higher trader rewards. With these, players can craft legendary quality 6 weapons, tools, and armor. Dew Collector is now a workstation, and it's got mods being... what are they? There's a tarp, there's the water filter. You don't also require the water filter to make it anymore. Water filter, tarp, and like ice or cooling block or something like that. I can't remember. I talked about enhanced gore system, so improved dismemberment, and they all look new, and it's blood splatter, and it's really cool. Updated road decors. Say goodbye to one of our last remaining legacy assets, our original road decals. They've been revamped, given a modern facelift to help with the roads and lots of Navis game country feel, more lived in and legitimate. Enjoy enhanced realism with updated road decors. Immersive trash and debris scattered on the roads. The update added another layer of authenticity to the game environment. Twitch integration. Small zombies, a new command that shrinks down the size of zombies, adding a fun, challenging twist to gameplay. On-screen extension. Now displayed correctly on screen, enhancing viewer and streaming experience. New world borders. Replacing the old radiation zones, the very outer layer is a no-go zone, preventing players from walking off the map. Just inside this is a no build zone, ensuring players cannot build too close to the edge. As players approach the border, the area fogs up, provides a clear visual cue. We're walking up to a Dark Souls boss be like. The system allows more points of interest to spawn near the map's edge, increasing the playable area while communicating to players you cannot go that way. Fair enough. New upgradable player chests. Writable storage boxes start with a basic wooden box which can be upgraded to iron and eventually steel. Each upgrade increases storage capacity. That's cool. Provides more space for your items. Additionally, your chests feature writable areas that display custom text, allowing for easy organization and labeling of your stored goods. Up to 3 lines of copy can be added. Happy chest placing survivors. So, and it also only requires like 10 wood or something. They've reduced the costs from like what used to be the writable storage box of 10 wood and like, oh no, it was 50 wood and 10 nails or something. They've removed the nail aspect and they made it cheaper, but obviously probably reduced the capacity until you upgrade it to steel. Cool, I like that addition. I like that change. Environmental art. New theatre seats, new plants, new decoratives. Cool. Just better, cooler art. New shapes. Have they fixed the when you dig up into the ground and place a block that the dirt forms flush to the block yet? Have they done that yet? No, I like all the new blocks and the custom building you can do with the game. It's always great. Enhanced audio, inventory management sounds, unique sounds for moving various item groups in your backpack. That's cool. Bird chirps, updated ambient stingers, enhanced particle special effects, trader VO voice acting over 1,200 unique voice over lines to bring new life, story, responses, and funny quips to the 5 traders in game. That's cool. 5 unique voice actors. So were they original voice actors, or they've cast different ones? So Rex gonna sound different. Don't worry, your favorite trader Rex and Jens still have the same actors, but all new lines and new functionality. Oh, there you go then. New functionality includes all traders now have their own new voice. Traders have more than 200 lines, each with story bits and strong hints to relations between traders. Subtitles will be translated to all supported languages. Gamepad improvements. Don't care. Modding notes. This is what we really need. Game updated to Unity, updated to Harmony, mod info in mod info version 2 format. Also, properties, names, and display name no longer optional as announced in Alpha 21. XML parsing now supports conditional blocks. I mean, I don't really need to. I need to read this personally. You guys don't need to read this though, probably, unless you're a modder, and that's what you come to my channel for. You shouldn't. There's better ones. There's better people to teach you how to mod. New XML events dots. XML allows to find date-based events like Christmas, Halloween, and use them like conditional. Python automatically use a candy cane shiv model during Christmas season, or pumpkin uses Halloween based on model during that time. That's cool. I wish that happened more often than like a Valentine's one or whatever, but cool nonetheless. Block complexity title entity lockable. The TE can be locked. Players can pick the lock on a TE. What is TE? What would that stand? Oh, title entity. It helps if you read. Wow. Who would have thunked it? Peak count and a bunch of other crap that people don't need to read. I mean, I will have to read. I've just skimmed. Change the question no longer kills save game character files. Cool. New screen has moved the old share menu screen into a new skippable in-game new screen. Showed that in one of the previous videos. It shows like the roadmap on one side and like some advertisements on the other. Like blood moons and buy some merch and stuff like that. Changes to server config XML. Important, but I'm not going to read it anyway because I'm lazy. Change log included. And then yeah, you can read everything nicely put out. All about reading, oh my god. Still goes. Fixed. Oh. Sinkhole stops all movement. Sinkhole cannot be done on a vehicle. I think that's like Twitch integration thing. Fixed. Cool. Well, I have a few things. If you want to read this all by yourself as well, 7daystoDie.com. The official release notes right up here in the recent posts. Subscribe. Stay tuned. I am going to do a dive into some things that I've found that have not been answered, and I will look in deep dive into the code to truly understand what some things mean. Mainly it comes to the armor, being one of the armor sets gives you, if I can find it, the nerdy outfit. It does like something weird, like chance to give you extra skill points or something like that. Whatever the fuck that means. So I'm going to do a dive into the files and we can learn about that together. So subscribe. Stay tuned for some more 7 Days to Die full release content. Yeah, bye for now.